Need advice specifically from Katie. I've been in the same relationship for 5.5 years and I feel like it's going nowhere. We broke up and got back together about a year into the relationship, then decided another year later to move 2,500 miles across the country. The move has been hard because I feel isolated from all my friends. So much of me wants to get married and I've always thought it would be with this guy, but after years of me expressing this, there still seems to be no movement toward that path. I feel less and less like I want to keep beating this dead horse and question if he even asked me if I would say yes. This is all a heartbreaking realization because this is someone I care for and love, but I can't be the woman who pays all the bills, cooks all the meals, cleans all the rooms while a man sits on the couch complaining that he needs a better job and does nothing about it. It just doesn't seem like we are planning for the same future and I'm the only one with a sense of motivation. How do I approach someone I care so much for with the idea that we need to break up and move on with our lives, especially when he has nowhere to go? I guess I'm curious to know how Katie got the courage to approach Tom if that isn't too personal.
The short answer is you have to just do it. It is so sad and heartbreaking. One of the worst things I had to experience and do, but you have to do it because you know what your life is going to look like. You know what is ahead of you. You know it doesn't excite you. It's not what you want. It doesn't make you feel great about your future, and you deserve what you want. You deserve somebody who is an equal partner to you. You know, love is so much about growing and growing together. And if you're not able to do those things, then it's never going to be successful. You can keep it as short and as simple as you want. You don't need to go into depths of it just for the initial conversation. But once you know, that voice in your head is never going to stop.
Yeah, there's no good time for a breakup.
No.
It sucks. It sucks to be broken up with. It sucks to have to break up with someone else. You need to reread what you sent because everything that you said to us, I think you should be saying to him in terms of, I don't think that we're on the same path. I also think that I take on way more of the sweat equity in this relationship in the household. And let me tell you something, getting married is not going to make him better at all those things. I would say it'll probably make him worse. So if you're already hitting that limit and like Katie said, you just have to trust your gut that and that it's time to move forward.
Because rather than you think it being a motivator for them, it actually just makes them feel like, all right, well, I'm not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. So however I want to be is just going to have to be what it is.
I personally want to be with someone long-term that wants to be with me, and you deserve that.
Yeah. And the thing is, you can still want the marriage and still want that, but find the right person because this is not the right person. And it's going to call it waste time, but you're going to spend more time than you should as if you haven't already, but give yourself the gift of the time that you would lose back to yourself.
Definitely choose yourself.
Once it's done, then your life can get better.
Retweet.